As we gear up with New Year's resolutions, it's not just us who needs a fitness revamp. Our furry friends are joining in too. Welcome to the world of AKC FIT DOG titles, where fitness isn't just a human pursuit, but a shared journey with our loyal companions. Discover how you and your dog can team up to achieve bronze, silver, or even gold in K9 fitness. It's more than just a walk in the park. It's a path to health, bonding, and fun-filled achievements. In today's episode, I'll dive in and share how you can start this rewarding adventure. Let's get after it. Let's start with the why. AKC FIT DOG titles launched in January 2023 and were established to provide you and your dog with a structured, individualized fitness plan that you and your dog can do together. While it's not a rehab program for dogs with injuries or orthopedic issues that require veterinary professionals, sports medicine, and physical therapists and the like, AKC FIT DOG titles take advantage of the activity you're already doing with your dog. It enables one to improve the health and fitness of both dogs and their handlers while building cardiovascular and muscular endurance, strength, power, flexibility, balance, and improved body composition. I truly believe the program was well thought out as it accounts for special consideration dogs, such as a ruling that puppies must be at least 6 months old in order to compete for their first FIT DOG title, and they must go in order of the design progression. Moreover, senior dogs, dogs with short legs, noses, or any other physical or health issues documented by a veterinarian receive accommodations, such as abbreviated activity duration for certain categories. There are 3 levels of AKC fitness titles: bronze, FITB, silver, FITS, and gold, FITG. Each title requires a specific number of activity points to be completed, which varies based on the title level you pursue. So for instance, bronze is 5 points, silver is 10 points, and gold is 20 points. But how does it all work? Well, within each level, there are 6 categories of activities to choose from to earn your points. So for each of the 3 levels of titles, the bronze, the silver, or the gold, a minimum number of points must be earned in at least 2 categories for the title to be awarded. Let's dive into each of the AKC Fitness title categories and the respective AKC Fitness dog checklists to get a better understanding of the varying levels of commitment required to evaluate which level is best suited for you and your dog's activity level. So we have AKC FIT DOG courses, runs such as community runs or Turkey Trot, spring scurry, things like that. Walks and hikes, they can be independent or as a group. There's the unique to you and your dog category, think like swimming or parkour. There's also AKC title that is fitness related, so fast cat, agility, stuff like that, or even acknowledging the AKC Parent Club performance titles such as pack dog and sledding. So what is the AKC FIT DOG course? Well, this course consists of 6 lessons. Actually, Disney and I are going through it right now, taught by an approved AKC FIT DOG instructor who's taken the training and passed the test through the AKC K9 College. There's 3 levels of the course. You can either do 1, 2, or 3. This is a lure-based positive training canine conditioning course that builds core strength, flexibility, coordination, and cardio health. This class will benefit all canine sizes, disciplines, and life stages with the emphasis on proper body form. Some of the skills taught or the behaviors taught in the level 1 course include the tuck sit, the nose touch, the front paw targeting, shake a paw, cookie stretch, kick back stand, spin left and right, fold back down, the cavaletti pulls, as well as the pivot rear legs. There's an evaluation of all skills learned during week 6 of the course, and upon successful completion of the evaluation, your dog will earn the AKC FIT DOG Level 1 certificate. Keeping in mind that there may be some required items for the course, you may want to make sure that you have the items for class ordered in advance of whenever you set up to register. This course could be an equipment-heavy course, and having the proper equipment for safety during the exercise is very important. I'll list some general recommendations for equipment here on the screen, as well as some nice to haves or optional items that'll just make the course a little bit easier for you to do. So what runs qualify? Well, we are talking about organized community or park runs in this category, such as the classic Turkey Trot or weekly 5K going on in your neighborhood. The distance covered must be at least 1 mile for your dog. I love the run category because there are virtual offerings you can sign up for and complete and simply document them with your wearable or some type of smartphone. The Introvert Circus Trick Dog and Fit Dogs Facebook group is an awesome online resource for this one. I mean, there's others as well, but the trainer, she hosts fun monthly virtual 5K Fit Dog walks that can be used towards AKC FIT DOG titles. I'll link to the sign up in the description below. Walks and hikes. Let's talk about them. Now, the walks and hikes can be completed independently or as a group, and this has to be one of the easiest categories to check off your list. If walking for the bronze, you'll need to walk 75 minutes per week for 8 weeks with your dog. For silver, you need to walk 150 minutes with your dog for an additional 8 weeks or 2 months beyond what you completed for the bronze. And for gold, you'll need to complete another 150 minutes per week for 8 weeks or 2 months beyond the silver. So you can see it's a nice natural progression. Outside of the individual walks, in this category, you could also choose to complete the group walks. So if your AKC Fit Dog Club, for instance, is organizing a walk for the group, in the bronze, you could complete 1 or more group walks of at least 1 mile per walk. Silver would require 2 more additional walks beyond what you completed for bronze, and gold would require, you guessed it, 3 more walks beyond the silver requirement. The next category is unique to you and your dog. So, for example, if your dog is involved in swimming or parkour, you could get credit for those events as well. Disney and I do not partake in these activities, but there's definitely something out there for everyone. There's therapeutic swimming or hydrotherapy with a therapist, or independent swimming in a pool, lake, pond, or other body of water. For this activity, your dog is allowed to rest between fetching and swimming. AKC also recognizes several of the races by the Sled Dog Racing Association or the International Federation of Sled Dog Sports in either snow or dry land, such as sled or canicross. You can also contact the AKC for approval of other activities such as backpacking, cycling, or K9 biathlon. AKC Fit Dog also recognizes fitness-related titles for those of you who have already checked the block well on your way in sports like AKC Agility, CAT, Fast Cat, field training or hunting tests, herding, lure, coursing, rally obedience tracking, dock diving, NAFA flyball, and up dog, disc dog. AKC Parent Club performance titles. This category allows breeds to be acknowledged for successfully performing the functions for which they were bred. They are breed-specific titles, for example, Sled Dog Excellent title. Just note that these titles can only be submitted once for an AKC Fit Dog title. So if you submitted it for silver, you couldn't submit it again for gold, for example. Let's talk a little bit about reviewing the checklist. So here on the screen, I'll just go through real quick what these varying checklists look like for the different events or activities and categories you might be participating in for your particular level. Just make sure you use the appropriate checklist so you know what the varying requirements are. But note, for gold, you must have at least 1 AKC fitness related title from category E or Echo to earn your gold title, but you can have up to 2 towards your overall points. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, let's take a look at the participant guide and review the program's rules. This is how I decided which activities my German Shepherd dog Disney and I would like to complete to earn his title, i.e. a fit dog course, walks, swimming, whatever it is that you decide to do. The participant guide really has all of the specifics and really is well laid out. So I would definitely recommend you review and read that. Now, for documentation, you can definitely take advantage of any wearable tech like a Apple Watch or a Coros or a Garmin or your dog's smart collar, such as a Link or a Wood Trax, that uses activity tracking. They will be extremely helpful for recall. AKC also has a downloadable documentation form, just good old-fashioned manual way that you can probably place by your dog's kennel or a resting place just to remember to jot down when you come back from those walks. They can be signed by the applicable CGC evaluator or a race official who was present at the time of your dog completing a particular event. You can also choose to use the downloadable form on your own as a log for your walk, run documentation. For the unique to you and your dog's swimming events, either a signed note on the therapist's letterhead or other documentation options exist, such as linking to a YouTube video of your dog swimming 5 minutes per day, 2 days per week for 2 weeks for a total of 4 sessions in the individual events, or that same documentation signed by a CGC evaluator denoting your completion. AKC also grandfathers titles from the International Dog Parkour Association, IDPA, or All Dogs Parkour ADP if you send in a copy of your certificate. For any AKC titles, the general documentation rule applies to provide the certificate, or the AKC can also verify that the dog has the title when your title application is submitted. Now, once you have completed your specific activities, you can fill out the title form. Submit the title application, checklist, and required documentation to the AKC title application portal. I'll link to that below. The title application itself is mostly administrative data for the applicant about your dog, which title you're applying for, payment information such as money order, check, or credit card, and certification. You will also need to send to the AKC address in the application form a $30 processing fee for recording the AKC Fit Dog title for each title submitted. Additionally, if you don't already have your AKC PAL or K9 Partners number, there will be an additional $25 fee. Until next time, continue to get after it.